Hi, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, thank you very much for watching. This particular video, I really wanted to talk about when I did the review for Haughty Cosmetics. I mentioned that they had a charity that they took so much of the proceeds from their cosmetics and donated to a charity. I said I would talk about it in my written reviews about the products. I apologize, it's a house alarm. And I decided that I actually wanted to talk about this on YouTube. Their charity is for domestic violence, and if you don't remember, I'll show you some of the products that I did. Please go back. It's just a couple of videos back on the cosmetics. And of course you remembered how much I loved their lip gloss. And I did want to make a correction. On Twitter, I think I said their Twitter handle was Haughty Cosmetics. Well, it is, but their actual tag is Haughty Tweets. So I did correct that in the description box of the review, but I wanted to verbally correct that as well. When you go onto their site, they do have about them and their story as far as their time and what all they do for domestic violence. And also have one of their shirts which I bought myself, and it's very soft. If you've ever bought one of the t-shirts from Victoria's Secret, it's that thin, soft, it's like you want to sleep in it t-shirt. And it says go big or go home, and it's in the red is the color that it comes in with the silver. On the back it has the HB, and actually no, it's just an H. I apologize, it's just an H. I had a lot of swirl there, so just an H. And proceeds from the shirts, which are on their website, do go to domestic violence. So if you want to go to their website, check that out, grab one. You're not only getting an awesome shirt, but you're also helping a great cause. Domestic violence is something that I'm very passionate about because it's something that I went through. It doesn't matter your age, if you're in high school, if you're older. Age doesn't have a thing to do with it. I was in my early 20s and had just gone through a divorce and moved back down to South Carolina, and met a person, put on a great front, and he moved in with me, and once that happened, all hell broke loose. I was actually on the Depo-Vero contraceptive shot, and that's when it had just came out, and I followed exactly what they had told me. Long story short, I ended up getting pregnant, which was fine with me, and he did not want me to have the child. And to put it nicely, he made sure that I did not have the child. And that is one of my worst memories, is laying in a hospital getting a D&C and losing my child. because of some ass man. We as women do not need a man in our life. There are so many women that feel like they have to have a man to make it. No, you do not. I did not have family here at the time. I had just moved back and a job. Actually, I was working 3 jobs. And so I hadn't met a lot of people and made friends. So it was just me, and he knew that. And, you know, he also was mentally, verbally abusive, as well as physically. I had broke ribs. I almost lost one of my jobs because I came in with so many bruises. And here at the beach, it's 100 plus with the humidity, and I had to wear either a jacket, long sleeves, because of all the bruises on me. They said, you know, you can't deal with the public and look the way I did. He was so good in the beginning, very smooth, very polite, you know, told me everything I wanted to hear. And I just gone through a divorce, and I was I never can say that word. Vulnerable. And he knew that, and he took advantage of it. And I just want women out there to realize there are places you can go. There is no excuse whatsoever to stay with a man that is verbally, mentally, or physically abusive. It doesn't matter if it's just one of those. You are better than that. You don't deserve that. You will be much happier and much better on your own. And I know so many women, you know, they may have children. How am I going to make it? You'll make it. I promise you, you will make it. You know, getting in touch with the health department, DSS, women's shelters, going to group therapies. It's all free. There is help out there. You just have to look for it. And you can't be scared to walk away. You may have to do some planning and, you know, decide when to make your move and have it planned out. So there's no altercation, you know, do it when he's gone, do it when he's at work, whatever. But do it. Don't waste time that you can't get back on an idiot that is tearing you down piece by piece for him to get his kicks. And that's all it is. They're sick, immature, and that's their way of, either they saw their dad do it to their mother, whatever their reason may be, they could have broke that cycle, that chain themselves. And we as women have to break that chain and cycle ourselves as well. And go to the police. Talk to a female officer if you don't want to talk to a male officer. But there are so many things that people can do there to get you out of that situation. And I commend Haughty for doing everything that they've done. And you'll see on their website the things that they've done, where their money goes. And even when you go to look at products, it'll say, this amount is going to domestic violence. not only are they cruelty free and, you know, just an all around good cosmetic line, but they're also doing something wonderful for women. And it's something that seems to get swept under the carpet. Nobody wants to talk about it. And if this one video, you know, helps one person, then it was worth it. And I didn't want to write something. I wanted to sit here face to face and you hear my voice, my determination, because I'm a much stronger person. Everybody asks me, well, you know, what did you take away from it? Or I'm sorry, or, you know, don't feel sorry. Back then, I was a weaker person. And now, I'm a much stronger person. I actually do have some anger issues where I snap really easy. But that's something that I, you know, control and my doctors know and all that good stuff. But it made me a much stronger woman. And I did it on my own. And, you know, I just hope if anyone is out there that thinks, I can't do this, where am I going to go? I don't have any money, you know, or he's going to try to find me, or he's going to try to stop me, or he's going to take my kids. They're excuses. You just have to do it. Because, like I said, I named off several, and I'm sure there are much more. You just have to make the calls and find out. And one call will lead to another person to call, and another person. And you just can't give up. And you're better than that. You cannot give up, especially if you have children. You do not want them to see their mother being treated like that because they think it's okay. Especially if you have a son. You have to break that cycle. You know, I've just barely touched base with what happened to me. But I want you to know I understand. And if you would like to leave comments or get in touch with me, leave a comment. You know, I'm more than happy to talk to someone. If you don't have anybody to talk to and you need someone to talk to, I'm here. So there is one person already that you have to talk to. And social media is so full of material things, but it can also be used for so many good things, just like this. And I appreciate you watching this. If you know someone that is going through this, tell them to watch this video. Tell them to leave me a comment. I would be glad to talk to them. And I seriously mean that. And please subscribe. Please like this video. The more likes it gets, the more it's going to show up. I'm new and I really want this video to become, you know, where it's seen. It needs to be seen. So, again, I thank you if it's your first time watching, and I thank you if you're already subscribed. And I just pray for the women that are out there that are in these situations. Because you do have a way out. You do. and talk to the man upstairs, because he doesn't give up on anybody, ever. Thank you.